racist, so I switched.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm David Bruce, glad to have you with us. Wednesday in the NBA. It's going to be Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat up against Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports broadcast crew at the arena. I'll see you back here at halftime.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ace to the OV. I used to move by the OC. I guess even back then you could call me CEO of the ROC. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Not TOC, but similar to the letters. No one can do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My only strict told me to finish the breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the tomb with the lights. Fast forward the shoes and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect this. Shoot at you at this light. Move you place.
Welcome everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. And now, Steve Hart presents the starting lineups with 10 guys on the floor for the tip-off. Someone will be keeping an eye on Shane Battier.
Well, Battier is an extremely smart defender. He's got the size to defend on the perimeter or some of the smaller inside guys. And with Battier, you know what you're getting offensively. An excellent spot-up shooter.
Well, there's a willingness there to defend.
Celtics have been such a constant presence in the postseason that it's hard to imagine the playoffs without seeing the green. Every year the players change, but the Celtics mystique is always in it, and that team is always hanging around.
Doris Burke has an update for us.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him, and you hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
Thank you, Doris. It's really the mark of a great franchise. Boston expects great things from the Celtics each year, and more often than not, Steve, they deliver.
Yeah, you don't get all those banners that they have in that building without executing in the postseason. That's what this Celtic team has done the last few years. So they play together, they play hard, they defend, and they're at their best when their best is needed. Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
Rondo, a three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put some extra on that one, you're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk. And LeBron last year, I thought had the best season of his career. Shot 53% by far a career high. And I think it started with him really making a commitment to go inside and to avoid those bailout three-point shots.
And Chalmers kicks the box. LeBron dishes the box. Here's Wade. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'll tell you what, whether there's an opening or not, this guy's going to attack the rim regardless.
And for LeBron, with his strength and explosiveness, no question he has the ability to overpower the defenders from the point. You see it all the time.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's really been less enamored with the three-point shot. He's really concentrated and been intentional about getting that ball in the two-point territory, working on his post-up game, and really putting pressure on defenders to make him unguardable.
He kicks the box. On the high post. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Rush has got his first bucket in this one. Garnett. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
The Heat trail by 5. It's LeBron. Rajon Rondo.
Now, it would have been fun to see him pull it off, but man, they really need the points here. Just put it in the basket. Well, when you watch Doc Rivers communicate with his team, you can see how much respect his players have for him. He's funny, he's smart, he's witty, and he's not afraid to get on his guys either, which I think is important, and they respond to it, no question. Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. And for Coach Doc Rivers of the Boston Celtics, great charisma. A truly, Steve, a player's coach. He's very intuitive with the way he maneuvers around the profession and deals with his players.
And it shows, Kevin, when we have those in-game clips, when the coaches are mic'd up, and sometimes we'll hear comments that Doc is making to his team. And it's so great to listen to. He might be my favorite person to listen to on the sidelines in those circumstances because he communicates so well. He's funny, but he gets his point across. He's tough. Just an amazing coach.
Celtics leading by 3. Terry kicks to Pierce. From pass to Rondo. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
What a quarter from him. With this lead, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Poked away. Here's LeBron. And it's Miami with another.
Slick play right there. He's so resourceful with the ball in his hands.
Pierce the pass to Lee. Pierce kicks to Sullinger. Outside, Green. Celtics passing it around. Kicks it out to Terry. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Kicks to Lewis. Allen left side. Lays out. Lewis by Green.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Lee outside. From outside the arc. No good on that last second attempt there.
First quarter, fans.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Celtics up 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an inch so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
Well, it's kind of scary when you play against Miami. I mean, that talent is so overwhelming. So what a lot of teams try to do. I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Well, one of the things you love about Rajon Rondo is much like Jason Kidd, he's a guy who creates extra possessions for your team because he's a great rebounder. He chases down loose balls. He's got a tendency to play the passing lanes and come up with steals. So really a terrific point guard in a lot of different areas.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Bradley. Skid is good. The assist from Rondo. Bradley's got 6.
Good work turning that into an easy two-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
Wade outside. Gets it to go. 6 points for him. And for Rondo, you talk about him getting you extra possessions. He's also very efficient once they have the ball.
Yeah, he's got a very strong assist-to-turnover ratio. That's another measure you use to really rank point guards in terms of efficiency. He shoots a high field goal percentage for a guard, doesn't take a lot of bad shots, finishes them around the rim, so he makes use of the extra possessions that he gets for his team.
And Miami calls their first timeout of the game.
You know, the Miami Heat are relatively young as a team in terms of NBA history. Joined the league in 1988, but really hit the ground running and have been a force in the East since they became
Pierce comes in for Brandon Bass. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Terrian for Rajon Rondo. And then for Miami, Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Hazard. LeBron comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Down low, lifts up. Lee gets the bucket. It's a 9-point Celtic lead. Well, you look at the Heat, you take away the first 3 years of the franchise as they were building from scratch since 1991. They have only missed the playoffs 5 times. I think that's an amazing stat.
Yeah, the franchise quickly came in and established itself way back as one of the tougher opponents to deal with in the East. They've done a nice job of establishing themselves as a model organization in the NBA over the years.
Is good.
Well, you look at the full package from offense to defense in LeBron, and the thing that's so astounding about him is that he has that innate sense of where his teammates are at any given time, and because of his size as a ball handler, he can see right over the top of defenses and always find the open man.
Yeah, you're all over it there, Steve, and that was the one thing when I first saw him play as a high schooler that jumped out at me, his vision. He's a terrific passer. His passing ability gives him that extra sense to get steals and also be in the right area to anticipate and generate steals. I mean, it's not just offensively where he benefits from his vision, but defensively as well.
Sullinger dishes the lead. And Sullinger kicks to Pierce. Terry to pass to Green. Celtics passing it around. There's the pass to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Green, rebounded by Gaudier. Sullinger with the bucket.
And a lot of people aren't aware of this, but Eric Spoelstra's father was once the general manager of the Portland Trailblazers. And Eric went on to play at the University of Portland, had a nice career there before hooking on with the Miami Heat. He's been with the organization for a long time.
Here's Cole. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's now got his 4th assist in this one. Now, timeout called by Boston. And for Coach Spoelstra, as we mentioned, family ties in the business of basketball. He's been around it since he was a little guy.
Yeah, he knew relatively early on in his life that he wanted to stay around the game. After college, he played a couple of seasons professionally in Germany, and then ended up at the age of 25 working as an intern for the Heat as a video coordinator. So quite a climb for Eric Spoelstra.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the Celtics with a little bit of a new look this season. The famed Big Three no more as Ray Allen has moved on. But change, not necessarily a bad thing. Last season, when they moved Kevin Garnett to center and moved Avery Bradley into the starting roster, their defense flourished, becoming the best in the league, Kevin.
Defense really their identity. That's how they win. Avery's on the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
And the Celtics making a change here. Green's checked in. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Boston on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. James dumps it down.
Reversed that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Garnett goes in, goes up and runs it nice and easy. Garnett's got 6. The Heat have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 2nd quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. LeBron gets to Hazard. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Outside Pierce. Wade is covered. Easy shot. And there the Celtics with another basket. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. He passes to Chalmers. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So no one in clear clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Heat lead by 1. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And welcome to halftime. We got a close game right now out in Boston. We've seen the Heat slugging it out. Extra possessions almost too easy to come by. They've piled up the second chance buckets. LeBron has been on a roll in the first half. After two, he's got 10 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. Looking at Boston, they're definitely making plays as well. They continue to dice up teams with passing, fluid play. It's beautiful team basketball. Rajon Rondo's been lights out in the first quarters. He's up to 9 points, and his two-way play has been good. Very active on the defensive side of the floor, bothering shots and bringing that energy all over the court. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
And as we return, a view of the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston.
Paul Pierce playing very well. 12 points. He's been able to sink a pair of three balls as well.
That could be key for him. He doesn't need to hit a bunch of them, but just a couple or three from long range. That'll open up the game for him.
Bass and KG, the big ticket, patrol the inside. Bradley and Pierce fill out the wings, and it's Rondo, and it's the point guard position. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Well, what you love about Kevin Garnett is his ability to communicate defensively, to jump out and guard pick and roll situations, covers so much ground defensively. One of the great defenders the league has ever seen.
And Miami has possession. They lead by 1. To the paint, here's Chalmers. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Chalmers has got the opening bucket to start the second half of the Heat. And for players like Kevin Garnett, big ticket who came into the league right out of high school in Chicago, sometimes you're down there, a bigger issue than others.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. What kind of miles do you have on those wheels as KG in his mid-30s? Well over 1,000 games played. That adds up over time.
Well, Bosh is a skilled power forward. He has a polished face-up game. What he really wants to do is catch the ball 15, 17 feet out, turn, face, and use either that jump shot or the quickness to get around his defender.
Well, a big part of his versatility is the accurate jump shot. I mean, able to spread the floor for his teammates as penetrators, and with his 6'11" height, it's a tough shot to recover to.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Boston is a team that fell from the elite of the East back to the middle of the pack last year. It wasn't because of their play at home, though. They were still tough in front of the Celtics faithful.
And the Heat call time here. And the Celtics really do seem to feed off the energy here in this arena. You see all the banners hanging above us. And, Steve, you can't help but be inspired if you come here as a fan or if you play for him as a member of the team.
Yeah, no question. Boston is one of the great venues in the league because of the history of the Celtics franchise. And obviously, that matters to Boston.
Man, that was unreal. Hard it up.
Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. Oh, that was just mean right there.
And Bass kicks to Bradley. Outside, Pierce. Covered by LeBron. Pierce attacking over LeBron. Pass to Rondo. A three ball. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Bass. Lee comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Terry in for Rajon Rondo. The Heat also changing it up. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosh. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. That's Allen in for Dwayne Wade.
Defense caught him dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is
official saying it was kicked. Some changes for Boston. Sullinger comes in for Kevin Garnett. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Courtney Lee. Then for the Heat, Wade comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. On defense, Boston. Cole dishes to Haslem. Great touch on the 16-footer. Haslem's got 6.
Great display of that mid-range touch right now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking a step in and knocking down a few. I know you were a great marksman from the three-point line, but sometimes people only see the game in threes and layups. That mid-range game is alive and well here tonight.
Here's Cole, and there's another one for the Heat.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third.
I thought Miami made one of the steals of the draft last year when he took Norris Cole 28 out of Cleveland State. He got off to a hot start, but it kind of leveled off as the season wore on. Like a lot of rookies, I think fatigue became a factor.
Shot is off. Excellent D there from Bruce. Celtics trailed by 5. He feeds it to Sullinger. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Wade. Slam dunk by Wade.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Mello's checked in for the Celtics. Garnett comes in for Jason Terry. The Heat also changing it up. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslem. Mattier comes in for LeBron. And Chalmers in for Norris Cole.
And Steve, as you mentioned, for Norris Cole, he tailed off a bit, but nonetheless, he got valuable minutes throughout the season and made a nice contribution as the season went on. But nonetheless, he played valuable minutes and contributed as a rookie on an elite championship caliber team. And certainly that has to be encouraging.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip. This is Kevin Harlan, reached up high and brought it down hard.
That's how you do it now, Matthew Barnes.
That's how you call me, commentator.
You guys are crazy.
Melo's shot is off.
He'll advise shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. Very low percentage shot there.
They get it back. Right side Bosh. Another shot. Jump shot is good. Bosh has got 8 points.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
Pierce. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Heat out front, leading by 7. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's in at the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Hey guys, well it was the stretch by the Heat that garners the uncontainable game today. They put on a show at the defensive end, most of their heroics coming in that second period. It's easy to build a lead like this one when you play great defense.
Doris, thank you. That was quite around the head, quite exemplary. What we think of when we think about that swimming club. Definitely a Sprite uncontainable.
We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree. Some of that is the routines going on. The floor is more spread. But yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard is so exciting.
LeBron outside.
Athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. When you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Snatched up. Back to Terry. Lee outside. Three-pointer. And it's good.
First and foremost, for me, it's his three-point shooting. It's the most entertaining. Every trip down, he's a threat to anyone from almost anywhere on the floor.
And something else I like about it. He's a down-in-the-trenches type of player. He's not worried about how he looks. He'll get to the floor after a loose ball and sacrifice his body for a tough rebound without thinking about it at all.
Mellow's jumped in for Boston. Avery Bradley comes in for Paul Pierce. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
LeBron with it. Sullinger picks him up. Second chance effort. And bombs with the lead. And the Heat lead by 7.
They keep pounding him on the glass here in this one. Just a tremendous job rebounding the ball.
Well, that's half the battle. You go after it every single time. It's a mindset. Never assume your shot's going in. You gotta always assume the shot's going to come off the rim and it's going to be yours.
Outside Terry. Hits the block.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when the team gets this hot from three-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
And Chalmers kicks the block. Moves back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. On trip to the line to shoot 2.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. No free throws good from Battier. Celtics trail by 6. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Sullinger. Pass comes in for Miller. Paul Pierce is checked in for Courtney Lee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jason Terry.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
LeBron drives in. One-hand jam.
Man, they are both lighting it up here.
Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth, each side dropping in points every chance they get.
That's good. Bradley's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Garnett the pass to Bradley. Pass. Back to Bradley. Garnett right side. And stolen by Chalmers. Wade against Rondo. Wade double team. Rondo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Miami has possession. It's off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Garnett with the block. Outside Rondo. Outside Pierce. He dishes it to Bradley. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Bradley. 20 points for Paul Pierce.
Shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Timeout called the Heat. They're winning by 2. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. We are We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Battier dishes to Chalmers. Dishes it to Wade. It's in!
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Passes it to Bradley. Pierce kicks to Garnett. It's up a 3. Shot misses.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you've got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. LeBron with it. Pierce defending. And Chalmers kicks to Battier. And he commits the intentional Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot.
Rondo passes to Garnett. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Yes! And he has put the lead to glass.
Came through there with a key basket. Yeah, that was huge. Stepping up when it matters most. And you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Second free throw misses.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
But here's now the Grover to tie it up. Misses the 3. And so a big win by Miami in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that part.
They sure don't. When it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Sprigg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.